So something I want to talk about real quick is client success and the differentiators I've seen between different clients. And one big realization that I've had recently is that you can like handhold clients throughout the entire process, but a lot of times that's like a detriment because if you think about it as a coach, there's like a very fine line between you holding their hand and having to like drag them along versus like pushing them to find the answer and figure things out. And one thing I realized is that clients are not the same. Like there are some clients that I have where it's like I don't have to push them at all. They are gung ho. They show up to the calls on time. They book the calls themselves. They take initiative and they go through the programs and they see the best results. Versus other clients, it's like I have to it's like 4 or 5 text messages or follow-ups to even get them to show up on a call. And then even when they do show up on the call, sometimes they're not on time or they don't take notes. And I've had clients who, say they're going to get done X, Y, and Z, but they don't do it. It's like I have to force them to almost get things done. So one thing that has taught me is be choosy with who I work with because I only want to take on clients who are actually going to take action, they're going to see results, they're going to take initiative. And one thing I heard from another coach is that, you can pretty much pull out anything from any type of program. Like if you just get one little golden nugget from any type of course, coaching, program, or mentor, like that one little nugget could change the trajectory of your business. So with me personally, like I go into every coaching program, I go into every, course or whatever thinking like how can I be the best student? Like I even have a video in my modules called Be the Best or like Be the Best Student because I need to set it from the get-go. Like I need to set that expectation that like, hey, when you come into this program, I'll help you, I'll guide you, I'll give you the blueprint, but you still need to do your part if you want to see results, right? Like you're not just gonna magically start making 10, 20, 50, $100,000 per month just because you bought some magical program, right? So I think that a lot of coaches out there, they get a bad rep because maybe they don't vet, their leads good enough. So they end up signing someone up just to make the money, but that person may not be a good fit or they're just not disciplined. They aren't serious. They don't take it, they don't take it serious enough to actually see results. So what they end up doing is calling this coach or this program like a scam, even though there's thousands of other testimonials and results and case studies showing that it works, right? Like if someone can see a good result from this, it means that it works, right? You can follow the blueprint. It's like a science. If you take action on the things that these coaches are saying and teaching, you will see results. Where it really comes down is like, are you actually doing the work and are you taking that initiative? So again, one thing it taught me is I have to be very careful with who I bring in. Like I don't want to sign somebody up just because I want to make an extra 4 to 6K, right? At this point, I'm like, I want to make sure that my clients are seeing amazing results and they're actually bringing in the income and stuff that I know I can provide in my programs. And again, it takes a decent amount of work from that individual to see the result. I can speed up the process, I can make it easier for them, but at the end of the day, like they have to still take action, right? And so if they're not willing to do that, or if they're wishy-washy, they just don't take it seriously, or they're just not committed, it's like there's only so much I can do. So I need to be careful with who I bring in because if someone comes in, they don't take the program seriously, obviously they're not gonna get insane results. And then they call me a scam. It's like, this is how, again, coaches get a bad rep is because they don't vet their process good enough. So with you, and the reason that I've seen such great results just in general with programs is because I, from the get-go, go into a program or coaching thinking like, how can I be the number one student? How can I be the best of the best in this program, right? And if you guys go into my programs, if you go into other coaches' programs, other courses or whatever, any type of investment, it's like how can I extract as much information and knowledge as possible from this person or this program so that I can see the best result possible. Because if you do the work and if you can find those 1, 2, 3, 4 golden nuggets that you can take and plug into your business or your brand or coaching offer, Again, that could be the main thing that just catapults your results. But at the end of the day, if you come into a program or coaching with the wrong mindset, or you come in half-assed, like, you're gonna get half-assed results. So again, for you guys watching this video, anytime you make an investment, anytime you're investing into a coach, a course, a seminar, whatever, to do yourself a service and do the coach a service by pouring in your all. Give it your all. If you can give it your all and follow that blueprint so you don't have to just spin your wheels, you will 100% see results. I know there's scams out there. I know there's people that are just actually selling like total BS, but like for a huge portion of like online coaches, you know, they actually do sell good quality information. It's just that the people coming in, they don't extract it enough. They don't take action enough. They don't want it bad enough. Like if I put a gun to your head and said like, you have to make $10,000 using this information, this course, and this coaching in the next 24 hours, or I'm gonna like kill you, you're gonna find a way to make that money. It's just some people don't have that mindset. They're not near that mindset. They're thinking, okay, I'll just come into this course. It's gonna be a quick fix. You know, I'll hop on the calls here and there, whatever. And then the coach is basically having to like drag you along, and that just does not work. It doesn't work for you, doesn't work for the coach. So again, do yourself a service if you want to see results. Do your coaches a service by coming in with the right mindset off the bat, and try to be the best student possible off the get-go. Come in, try to crush the competition, hit the biggest results, hit the biggest wins, and you will see results. If you come in with that mindset, you are almost guaranteed to see results, and that's gonna help speed up the process. So again, hopefully this helps. If you're in the coaching space and you're trying to get clients, again, take that little piece of information and try to really narrow down who you want to work with. Make sure there's at least some qualifications. You can usually tell on the calls, you know, sales calls, if I'm being honest. Like you can typically tell right off the bat, like, okay, is this person in alignment with my coaching? Like, would this person see results? And I'm of the mindset, like, I'll come on a call and it's like, if I don't see potential in you, or if I honestly don't think that you're gonna see results in my program, or I don't think you're gonna do the work, like, I'm gonna tell you. Like, I'm gonna be like, listen, you don't seem very, you know, committed. You're not taking notes on this call. You're driving, whatever. I think we should just, you know, call this a no and move on, because I don't want to waste time taking on clients that are not going to see results, because I want every single person to come into my programs and my course and my coaching to see insane results. And the only way to do that is set the intention right off the bat and bring in high-level clients. So yeah, sorry, I just went on that rant. Hopefully this helps, but just wanted to, you know, drop some quick knowledge I've been thinking about recently. So yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed.